God's blood. Does this mean that... Is this related to me somehow, to my disease?
He did quite some thinking. Those who have God's blood, okay, are destined, inevitable. Well, we had those, yeah, those symbols. Those are repeating. The stripe with the stripe, and the thing, and the womb, and the boings. We all had that. We've seen that before. Into a water animal, to eternal life. Okay, those infected with the blood become fish people and live forever. In short form. If I may interpret that quickly.
Orientation.
Rotating north in the wheel causes the symbol to change quadrant. Okay, this is going to be terrible. Transformation,
well, this one was
evolution.
Easy, I think.
Maybe.
My dear old pal, Norah. I wish I could write something else, but a long time ago I promised you I would never lie to you. So here goes. There is no cure for your illness. What you carry in your blood is changing you, and it will keep changing you until it's done, whatever that means. There is nothing we can do to stop it. My dear old pal, my partner, the love of my life, I am so sorry. I've made so many mistakes. All those deaths because of me. Frank, DeWitt, Roy. All for nothing. Maybe Teodoro is right. Maybe we can return to the beach and build a raft to get back to Papiete. Maybe in less than a month, I could be back.
There's no cure? But he didn't finish the letter. What did you do, Harry? Where are you? I know for sure that you didn't go back home, so what? What do I do now? Are you still on the island? I have to find you.
I would guess he went through that door. Somehow figured stuff out. And went
Complex
through
pattern.
Can't use that now. I'm assuming that's a door. We have
liquor bottle.
Okay.
Is this Harry's? He hates booze. Harry threw a bottle against the wall. Was it because he was frustrated for not deciphering this? Or because of what he discovered when he did? Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down.
Water animal. Oh boy. Okay. Let's just gather clues. Nope. Okay, when we turn that... yep. Then something turns, yeah. Okay. 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 We can turn stuff. And with that we will have to orient the symbol shown here, like it described before. Just take a note. Don't know why I'm doing that. Always.
I've seen
liquid.
this symbol in the murals several times. I guess it can be applied to both water and black ooze.
Okay. So, what do we have? Transformation. Rotating the north in the wheel causes the symbol to change quadrant. What quadrant? like, okay. Here, it's here. When I rotate it there, it comes to there. But what exactly rotates? Combining symbols creates words. So, you are number 1, aren't you? You are number 1. Combining symbols creates words. So, number 1, I would have to create this word, which is poo. I don't know if it even matters or if we just need to rotate it right. 2. Okay. Well, let me think about that. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break, and we'll be right back in the next second or next episode. And then we're gonna tackle this and discover what Harry has found, or where he has gone, or what even is going on here. Okay, well, see you soon. We are back. Now, let's thinking, and let's English also. So, we had this, just quick recap from my brain. We had this puzzle. We have, symbols. Symbols that we somehow can rotate. Rotating the north in the wheel causes the symbol to change quadrant. Yes, not sure what the quadrant change, what that really does. Do I need to... well, we have those symbols which are very familiar to us. But what does the rotating part mean? This goes here. This in this position, the top position, this symbol goes here. Is that somehow? And if I rotate, if I wrote, okay. Well, I'm not sure. Blood. This means blood. What's that letter? I don't know. Water animal, eternal life transformation. Okay. Yeah. I do not at all know. There were words somewhere. Those who have God's blood. Okay, there was a G. God's blood are destined, inevitable transformation into a water animal to eternal life. That's a theme, actually, if you're interested in Lovecraft story, cosmic horror stories. Shadow over Innsmouth, if you haven't read or listened to on YouTube, just a very, very recommendable story. Also features the stuff, that you see here, and the deity Dagon that we supposedly have met. Oh, look here. Music.
John
Cool.
McCormack's Dear Old Pal of Mine? Our favorite song.
Nice. Alright. Now, in this wonderful atmosphere, let's solve puzzles. Eternal life. I have, you can create words. We had that. That led him to this. God's blood, destined, inevitable. What animal, eternal life, and live forever, and so on. That's nice and all, but I don't suppose we will need the literal meanings of the words. But somehow we'll have to deal with this spinning stuff. But what would that do? Liquid. Water, fluid. Okay. This is very much liquid. And this is already turned that way. This sign means liquid. So what do you want? I can spin you. I can spin you. What an animal? Well, would okay. Let's see. He wrote some numbers here.
A complex pattern.
Yeah, well, complex 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can get that. But does that mean one? One? Are you number one? You number two, and so on. Could be a start. Number one. So number one should be the top left. Top left, if that makes sense. So this symbol, that's the constellation we have here. That's the example he gave us. So if we want to rotate that to top left using wait. Using this example, if we rotate, causes the symbol to change quadrant. Okay, so with that logic, this is quadrant here. To get it to there, we need to rotate 1, 2 times. Let's see if that makes any sense. I fear we will not get any feedback from you. We'll have to solve the whole thing first. Right? I don't know. Well, number 2. Well, what exactly is your position now? 2 should be top right. Top right. I flipped you 2 times, so your position should be these 2. But why 2? I only need 1. Cool. Cool puzzle. Enjoying it very much. So, like, number 3 should be top. Should not be top, should be there. If I spin it once, it... Those are also 3. What does that mean? What does this mean? 4 needs to be... Do we need to rotate that? I don't know. The one that's missing. But what sense would that make? Life. Alive. Oh, she noted down okay. Yeah, combine. Okay. Yep. Totally got it. Can I read the log? Let's start by reading the log, huh? Before we get to real thinking. Where were we? Let's just start here. The elevator took me to the 2nd level. I'm amazed about this technology. This technology? I read that already, didn't I? This civilization used the black ooze for everything. The upper room is an impressive hollow in the fish head, decorated with murals. Yeah, I definitely read that. Harry looks disoriented, irritable and confused. He's never been a drinker, not even before Prohibition. I'm scared to put this down in writing, lest it make it true. Harry seems sure that there's no cure for my illness. In a vague, unfinished letter, he says my blood will keep changing until the end. But what the end is Harry talking about? But what end is Harry talking about? Yeah, death. Death? Question mark. Right. Now, transformation. Liquid. Combining symbols creates words. So for number one, we... okay. For number one, we will have to create the word God's blood. So we need the symbol for life, the symbol for liquid, and the symbol for eternal. So, but how exactly do we combine? Let's see. Let just everything return to the start for now. Okay. That's the symbol we do not need. So, okay. Now, this symbol. There's a symbol for life. What can we do? We can rotate you. What animal? We can rotate you to any old thing we want. Rotating the north in the wheel causes the symbol to change quadrant. Right. Yeah. Quadrant, right? This. The symbol. I just had a kind of a school flashback, you know, when you learn something new, complicated in math, or for example, and you get this easy, very easy example for understanding, and the first task that you get is this. Something overly complicated, where this example doesn't help you shit. I just feel reminded to that. But wasn't any use complaining back then, isn't any use complaining now. So, the life, right? Quadrant. Basically this, if I flip it once, I think this is... I'm a little confused with that arrow here. If you flip it over there, then what? If you flip it over there, then you read it from... This is the top, is it? It's always the top. Then you read it from there. So you flip it to here. Means this is top right now, not bottom right. Okay. So let's just have a little confirm. Those are the positions. The starting positions. Okay. So, if I want the symbol for life now, if I want to write anything with this symbol of life, does this do anything here? Then it needs to be... it needs to be on the left, but this doesn't really translate to this pattern here, right? We have... combining symbols creates words. God's blood. So where would I rotate you to? Life. What does this mean? How does this transfer to that symbol? How does this transfer to that symbol? Why is there one spot missing? And does this tell me anything? I mean,
Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down.
You already have. We already discovered that. Okay. Let's take the example number 2. If I rotate this to read it from the top. But that's in the middle. That's not... Well, I don't know if you see my problem here or if you have the solution already. What does this mean? Is it that? Is it how the symbol is? Because all the symbols are turned the right way, aren't they? In number 1, God's blood, for example, here. This is turned the right way. Life is turned the right way, and eternal. Those are just blended over one another. So what would rotating this here mean? Why are there 2? Is that the line from here? Do I know rotate it that it is horizontal? But if so, does it need to be horizontal on the bottom or on the top? If you understand my problem here. Oh, here. That's another one there. So, wait a minute here. Okay. So, bear with me here. We have this one. This one, just once. This one, just once. So with all these turny thingies, we need to create all the symbols at the same time for here. I think I'm getting it now. So, I'm gonna flip you here, because that turns that symbol, if this one is symbolizes the top, to the top right, which is here, position number 2, right? I think I'm getting it now. Okay, so water. Water, you need to be... You are actually in place, aren't you? 1 and 3, right? Yeah. Those 2, water, should be fine. Okay. Now, symbol for eternal. We got you here, here, and there. So top needs to be here, right? Because then we have this and this, okay? And the symbol for life needs to be 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, which means you will just
This is the right
flip this way. Ah, right. Cool. Thinking actually worked. Alright, what are you now?
Those are drums of some sort.
Oh. Whoa, okay. Someone's responding. Oh, shit.
Norah, you idiot, just follow the sequence.
Okay. That was you, right? No, that was not you.
Wrong. Let's try again.
Okay. The big one. The heavy one. You were the overly weird one, you were the mid-weird one. Okay, love that music. Okay.
This technology never ceases to amaze.
Ooh, okay. Got that right. Scored. Portal, I imagine. Oh, okay. Not be too
It
quick.
appears Harry didn't advance any further.
I can't go any farther. I've tried everything and this isn't working. What do I need? I followed the sequence correctly and my hand. I can't get that thing to work. I need to cross the river down there. Anyway, for what? Well, for what? Yeah, sure, he was... Oh. Glittery. He had the impression that... Oh. Nothing would be the cure. So, he was on the verge of giving up. Let's see if we can find him.
Harry said it didn't work for him, so it shouldn't work for me either. Unless
But...
there's something different about my hand.
Which probably is...
Anyway, Norah, you know what you've got to do.
And of course there was something different. Wonder if we will get to know how she got that sickness in the first place. Hello! Ah,
My hands. Look at my hands. This is definitely not a dream. And I'm starting to doubt the others were dreams too.
transformation complete. Or at least maybe for now. Whoa. Sunken. Chapter 5. For now. I imagine
I should be scared, but it's hard to explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit.
Maybe that's why the island does not feel weird to her or dangerous to her. Because she always felt like
Another one of
that
those
transformation
gates,
was coming.
like the one I saw in the temple.
And she was not human after all. Or not for long. Ah!
I'm back to being me.
Okay. But this transformation power is already inside her.
It's
From that
hard
sickness,
for me
I
to
take it.
understand how these gates work. What happens every time I cross one of them?
So this all, while being mysterious, to her looks okay, looks awesome, looks chill, makes her feel not dread, but somehow joy and energy and life. Something that she did not really have on land, suffering from her sickness. Alright. Not going in there. At least not yet.